Hi everyone, welcome back again. I just want to say, first of all, thank you so much for those of you that have made some really nice comments on my videos. I really do actually appreciate them. It kind of helps me get motivated and keep it going, you know, so thank you so much for that. Thank you. But in today's video, I want to talk to you about mosquitoes. It's a topic that everybody loves, I guess. Where to start? Mosquitoes, they're lovely friends. The minute you step off the airplane in Ghana or any other hot country, they're there to greet you with open arms. They love you. They want to tell you how much they love you by sitting on you and stinging you or biting you or whatever it is that they do. I don't even know. Do they bite or do they sting? I don't know, to be honest with you. But anyway, hey. I think for me personally, mosquitoes was the one thing that probably could have driven me out of Ghana if I had to say that. I hate mosquitoes with a passion. I'm not joking. I don't play when it comes to mosquitoes. I'm very, very rigid. Anybody that knows me knows I don't deal with mosquitoes, okay? I don't like to get bitten. I don't like that feeling of itching and wanting to rip my own skin off. Seriously, I'm not down for that. And I don't want any black marks on my body either. So mosquitoes, please stay away from me. Stay away, okay? It's as simple as that, right? When we came to Ghana, we were staying at my dad's and he had an inverter system, but it only used to last 4 hours. 4 hours, so we'd only put it on at night time when we were going to bed. And it ran out, I remember, one evening around 10. And we thought, okay, right, this thing's run out and it is too hot in here. Literally, it was roasting. It would be as if you just came out of the shower, you'd be sweating that much. So we decided to sleep with the bedroom door open. Big mistake. That morning when I woke up, it was as if the mosquitoes had said, guys, tonight's the night. I've got a live one. She ain't gonna be no trouble because she's asleep. Invite your friends and their friends and tell your friends' friends to invite their friends because we're about to have a party. It's about to go down. Literally, when I woke up the next day, I was like, my legs, all over my legs. I didn't care. I actually thought, you know what, it's better for me to scratch all these mosquito bites off and cause scabs rather than deal with this pain. I couldn't deal with it. 3 days I had this itching for, and I was just like, I melted into this big baby. Honestly, I really couldn't deal with it. It was horrible. So don't put yourself in such a situation. Make sure you cream yourself properly. If you're going out at night, take a light cardigan with you, wear a light long sleeve t-shirt, cover your legs. I know you'll see plenty of people that don't do it. A lot of them don't feel the mosquito bites. Maybe there are a lot of Ghanaians don't tend to feel mosquito bites so much, or they're not so irritated by it. I personally am irritated by it, so I'm very careful with it. I am a freak when it comes to keeping mosquitoes away. I am overprotective, and I will admit I am overprotective. I don't play with mosquitoes, so don't play with me, okay? Right, that's not happening. So what I tend to do is I have a cream that we used when we first came to Ghana. I'll show it to you. Hold on. As always, I'm nicely prepared. So this one, can you see that? I'm not sure if it's in focus or not, but if not, I will also write the name of it at the bottom of the screen for you. Okay, so I use this. This cream is fairly good. Now the reason I use this cream, which I purchased in Ghana, is because when you purchase creams and sprays and all the rest of it from abroad, a lot of the time, I know because we did this, they don't work as effectively as the ones here. Being from the UK, they don't really get mosquitoes. I don't think I've ever been bitten by anything in the mosquito. I don't think I've ever been bitten by anything in the UK before that resembles a mosquito. So they don't really know how to deal with it. So it makes sense that their products don't necessarily work in line with the mosquito here. So if you're going to get any products, please get them from Ghana. This was really cheap. This is like, how much was it? At the time I was buying it, it was like 2 cedis or something like that. I think it's gone up a bit now. I think it's like 4, maybe even 5 cedis in some expat places. You know, it's a bit more, but I used to buy these like 10 at a time. But this cream I don't tend to use very much for my own personal reasons, just because it does contain D, and children under 6 can't use it for that reason because of the chemicals it contains. So as part of my new healthy lifestyle, I try and stay away from such things that have so many chemicals in them. So if you're not into chemicals, the next best thing you can do is try citronella mixed with your daily cream or with shea butter. You can mix it up, just whip it up and put that on your cream. Whenever it gets to a certain time, you put it all over your arms, your legs, wherever is exposed. Do you know that I've actually been bitten through my clothes before? Someone told me this once and I thought, okay, sure. And I was like, yeah, okay. Oh, really? And then it happened to me. You can get bitten through your clothes if you're wearing something very, very light. Trust me, I've been bitten. It's happened to me and it's not a fun experience, okay? So just be mindful of that and stay protective. So it's not only the fact that when mosquitoes bite you that it's irritating to your skin. You can actually get malaria. Don't play about with malaria. Trust me. I've had it once since being in Ghana, and I had a very, very mild form of it. And I was out for like 4 or 5 days. I'm not joking. Literally, I couldn't get off the sofa. I would get down from my bed in the mornings and I would almost crawl across the floor to the living room sofa where I would lie and spend the rest of the day there. I'm not joking. At that time, we had a house help who was full-time. Thank God for that, because she did everything, and because I literally couldn't move. I wouldn't have managed on my own, to be quite fair. So that was really helpful that she was there at the time. But don't play about with malaria. The minute you sense that you have malaria, some people go and get a blood test. For me personally, I've never done that before. I know, because I've had it before, I know that when it is malaria. So there is actually a 3-day course that you can take. There's a drug that you take, and you take once every 3 days. There's one for adults and there's also one for children. The children's one is like a liquid, and you mix it up and you take it over the course of 3 days, and after that you're pretty much good to go. So if I sniff anything like that, I will take something, because I'm not waiting for it to get bad and end up in hospital. It's very serious, because I know a few people who have actually ended up in hospital and they've had to stay there overnight. They've needed IVs and all that. IVs, that's the right word, right? I'm trying to look smart here, really intelligent. I'm sure it's IVs, yeah, that's the drip thing. Yeah, anyway, it's serious, and the longer you leave it malaria, the worse it will get. And also, I would also advise, if you've come to Ghana on holiday and you're going back to your country, take a 3-day course with you, just in case, because you'll find that when you go back, if you have malaria, because malaria can take up to 10 weeks, I think it is, before it manifests in your body. So if you've left Ghana and you go back to wherever you're from and you don't have anything, it's unlikely that they will know how to treat you unless you have mosquitoes there. Be careful, that's what I'm saying. So it's worth just taking a pack. It's really cheap. It was like 10 cities or something for a pack, or for the 3-day course. So I would say just take one with you. Even if you never use it and it expires, it's worth it. You know, it's not a lot of money. So in Ghana, I'm sorry, do you know what? I'm sweating here. Like I'm really sweating here. Our light, we say light, but electricity went off last night. It came back on about half an hour later, but it came back with low voltage. So some of the rooms, there was no electricity, because we have phases. Each house has some houses have 1 phase, some houses have 3 phases. Our house has 3 phases, so one of the phases was low. And so like the fan in my children's room wouldn't work, so we had to put our inverter on, even though we had some electricity. And the next day, it's still off. And I'm wondering when they're going to turn the electricity back on, because even though we have an inverter, it's been on since last night, because we need to use some things, and it is really annoying. I'm not joking. But anyway, this video is not about that. Back to mosquitoes. Yes, there are different things you can do to prevent mosquitoes. As I said, you can try the citronella mixed with some sort of cream. You can try oil burners, which we use as well. We tend to use the oil burner, put the candle at the bottom, a little bit of oil with some water at the top, and let that burn throughout the day. It does actually leave a really nice fragrance. I never used to like citronella at all. I thought the smell was revolting, and now I'm like, ooh, citronella. I've got so used to it. I'll prefer citronella any day over a mosquito. But you must know that citronella does not kill mosquito. It only deters them. Okay, so what you'll also find is some houses in Ghana, the way that they're built so lovingly, that sometimes they don't build and close and seal off the whole house properly. Like our house where we live now, the bottom of the door has got like a gap of like this much. And so, obviously, different things still come into the house. So we put our citronella, the oil burner, by the door to prevent mosquitoes or anything else trying to come in. It's actually a really good deterrent. It's natural, so it's safe for children. Another thing we do is when we're going out during the day, we spray the whole house from top to bottom. We close all the windows and we have loads of cans of mosquito spray, and we literally spray the whole place. Use a whole can, it doesn't matter. I really don't care. I'd rather spend that money and know everything that could be in my house is dead, and I'm free to sleep at night. Some people use mosquito nets. You can try that as well. That's fair enough. We never have, but that's an option. Another thing you can do, which I'm not particularly a fan of, is the neem tree. I don't know if I'm saying it properly. Is it neem or neem? I don't know, but I'll put the word down at the bottom for you to have a look. You can research it yourself. That literally, you go and pull. You see many Ghanaians doing it. You literally pick the leaves off a tree, boil some water and make it into a tea and drink that. It's extremely bitter. I'm not joking. It is really like that kind of bitter. My husband drinks it. I'm like, nah mate, I can't. As much as I hate mosquito, I just can't deal with that. No. So I don't really tend to take the neem tree, but it's an option and you can pick it for free, even better, and it's natural. So that's a good option to do that. Always spray your room before you go to bed at night. Spray it about 20 minutes before you go to bed. Make sure you open it up afterwards and let all those fumes out of the window before you go to bed. Spray, 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 spray. It is not nice being bitten. If you get bitten, it will last for about 3 days. And when you start itching, it makes it worse, but it's so hard to not itch. Now there are little things you can do when you do get bitten. You can try, some people say pseudo-cream works, some people say germaline, what I say germaline, I used to try germaline. You could try that. You can also try, did I say a warm spoon? I don't remember. You could try a warm spoon. It's supposed to take the sting out of the itch, so you warm the spoon, put it in hot water or whatever, and then put it on the area that you've got bitten, and it's supposed to take the sting out. I would say for me, that's probably one of the best things that I use, is the hot spoon. So I do that. If it's really bad, then just go take a bath, and that sometimes does alleviate the itchiness, especially if it's small children. Do that, because it's not nice. It's not fun for me as an adult, let alone children. So I don't play. Some people tend to get bitten more than others. Like my daughter, she gets bitten a lot. I'm really protective of her now when it comes to mosquitoes, because thankfully none of actually, I think my youngest had malaria once, but none of them have really ever experienced malaria before. So I'm so grateful, because we've been here for 2 years, and I don't ever want to see that. Because from my own one experience, I mean, seriously, I was like a big baby that time. Honestly, I really was. And I wouldn't like to see a child have malaria at all. But anyway, so do that. What other remedies are there? There are lots of little things. I mean, you can Google it. You'll see loads of people say this, that, and the other. I'd say before coming to Ghana, try your body as much as possible, because being from outside of an African country, we are used to a lot of refined sugars, and sugars, mosquitoes love it. They feed off it, so they will hunt you down and they will bite you. So be careful of that. So that's it basically. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because I've talked way too much. I need to get myself some friends, then maybe I won't speak so much. But anyway guys, for now, again, thank you so much for your lovely comments. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Please share my videos. It might help someone out there somewhere. And one more thing, watch this, have a look. That's my lovely mirror, which is now clean. For those of you that teased me last time because I had a dirty mirror, I actually cleaned it myself, I'm proud to say. Literally, I did do that. And it's nice and clean now, so I can sit here in confidence. Anyway, enough talking, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, peace.